Huh. Thank you and welcome to another episode of the Carolina Taco Podcast. I am Afro and I'm here with my co-host.
Lexi. He got it right this time,
Shut up.
guys.
Welcome back, you guys.
Anyway,
This you know how we start things off here. We just want to say thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for just, getting over the TikTok shit too. We posted our last episode last time and we got, I want to say over 15
what?
people like listening and shit.
We got more than that.
Oh, it is?
We got way more than that.
Last time on the last episode?
Yeah, I think so. I have to go double check the stats.
But who knew that social media works?
Networking.
You guys know how we do these things. Jesus, I swear this mic automatically changes its volume.
It does. He's not lying. It does it to me all the time, so I know what he's talking about because we have the same mic.
Yeah.
It does it all the time to me, and then it automatically will mute itself, and I'm like, how do I get on mute when I'm nowhere near it? Like I'll be on like this side, turking, my hands are right here, and then I'll look and it's like red. What?
Yep. I'll be in work meetings and my manager is like, we can't hear you.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, and I always say, fuck. And she can see me when I say fuck. And she starts laughing. And I look right here and I'm like, I didn't even put this thing on mute.
But, that's why I have a separate setup for work. Like I don't use the same setup for work at all.
Yeah. But you guys know how we start these things off. We usually talk about what's been going on, what we've been doing since the last time we talked. What's been going on?
Oh God, that was so awful. Hold on, let me do it better. I'm gonna be Afro, you guys. So, Afro, what you been up to the last 2 weeks, huh?
Working. Was I sick last time? Did I get a cold?
You had a head cold.
Oh, I was sick later on that week. Yeah, something. I don't know. We had a crazy temperature change. Got really cool, and then it started to get hot again. So yeah, that happened. Finally found some weights that I like. Got those. We're gonna get those.
I promise you guys, I'm not digging in my nose. If you're looking at like the video, my like septum ring will not move. So I'm trying to stay that. So because it's gonna bother me until like.
What else? Made a platform, a lifting platform in the garage, cleared space. Note to self, everybody. If you are into lifting and you want a home gym and you want to make a platform, and let's say you watch a video on how to make one, and just make sure you check how long ago that was, because I watched the video, it was 4 years ago, and the cost of wood has definitely gone up. So
inflation.
Yeah, make sure you pay attention to that, because I took my ass to Lowe's and I said, oh, this shit is kind of expensive. And then you need a hardwood too, and like an oak or a maple. Oh, yeah. But the maple did look pretty, and that's what I got. So I got maple. It was good. But other than that, really much of nothing. Getting ready for the conference that I have in October. Thinking about Thanksgiving stuff already, what I'm gonna make. And I don't know, just regular daily shit. Oh, I was gonna get a new dog too.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna, but it fell through.
Don't do Sunny like that.
Nah, I think it would help Sunny a lot.
Yeah, because somebody will give her some love and attention. Because you don't.
It's just having another dog around. But I always said I wouldn't want to get another female dog, just because I don't want those two butting heads with each other. But I think But I think it just depends on the dog itself. Like my mother's dog was just very territorial, and they were just fighting each other and stuff like that, and it just didn't work out. But what about you? What's been going on with you?
You guys saw me like a couple minutes ago. I was like looking back because I realized I had some prints that I've made this past couple weeks that I wanted to show, and I just left them. They're in the print room, and I'm not getting up to go that far to go get them. So if you want to see them, you can look at them on social. I'll post some pictures. I do have this one though. It's a little dangly call.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Yeah, it's like little arms moves and everything. It's really cute.
You should put that in your car.
Maybe. I don't know. I just keep them in my office. And then I have this one.
Oh, that's nice. You got a thing for skulls, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Even I have a Hello Kitty tattoo on my back, and even she's like skull. So yeah, I have a thing for skulls, if you didn't know.
What color when it comes to the printing have you been liking the best?
So I like PLA silky filaments just because the finish of it looks a lot better. Like this one is a PLA silky, so you see it has like that shine to it. Yeah. And so is this one. I think it is. This one was made with PLA silky, so this has this kind of finish.
That's why I was asking, because it does have like a really good like finish to it.
If I can find the others that I made, I will show you. Oh, okay. So like this is regular PLA. As you see, it doesn't have like that glossy finish to it. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So for me, I like the PLA silky like filaments a lot more because it has that silky filament. And I have some others like there's some Pet G filaments. My printer really doesn't work real with that at all. And then I bought another type of filament. I haven't tried it yet, but color wise, I like this color. This is like a orange rose gold color that I got from Micro Center. And I think I got this one when I first got my printer. It's like a black.
That's nice.
No, that's not black titanium. I got to figure out what color this is because I don't even know if I still have this
on the top though.
Huh?
Is it purple on the top?
Yeah, so it's like two colors mixed together as far as the filament. Yeah. And so like with filament, it's basically just like not rubber, but like plastic that's like mixed together and extruded out the printer. And so it makes this kind of blend.
Oh, that's pretty nice. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's dope. Cool. Well, you guys, I'm just gonna be honest with you. In this episode, not really a topic.
Don't expect. Yeah, don't expect a bunch of topics. A lot of things have been researched. We're just flying off the cuff.
Yeah.
I gotta travel in like 2 days back to the other side of the country. And he's been sick. So
what's the I guess let me ask you, what is the whole point of TwitchCon?
I've never been. As long as I've been streaming, I've never been. So this is my first time going.
Yeah.
And like I've heard some stories and stuff, but like I'm not going based off that. I'm literally just going because literally my best friend lives like 2 hours away from where the thing is happening. So I get to see my best friend. And then like why not get together and like mingle with people that do the same thing that you do. And you have vendors and stuff that are going to be there, so you could do that kind of stuff. It's crazy. Like I'm excited for TwitchCon. Don't get me wrong, but I'm more excited for DreamHack because I've always wanted to go to DreamHack, and now I get to go. You know why? But like,
I
get to go, and so a lot of people I know. Huh?
How much are the tickets?
I was going to talk to you about that. Talk to you about that later. I want you to go because I want you to go. But they're like, they're not that expensive. I think they were like $119 or $149. It's not that expensive at all for a 3-day pass. If you want to do like the BIP, it's like $400. But yeah.
Sorry, lost my breath. Wow. Whew. Oh, Jesus.
It's not that bad. Like for TwitchCon for 3 days,
yeah,
260 something, and then if you wanted to do the parade, fuck is the fuck. Anyways, you could do the parade. It's like an extra like 60 something dollars. So it's gonna be like 300. So,
gotcha. Okay, that's what's up. That's cool. I do wonder, like when it comes to, I don't know what I was thinking about with it. I was like, what in 2024 is if somebody woke up one day and was like, you know what, I want to start streaming. Right? Somebody wake up, like let's say they've been thinking about it and they were like, okay, I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring of this.
You have great timing, you know that, right?
Why?
So, I'm part of a gamers campaign with Thunderpick, and they just dropped my like little clip today, and
Nice.
that's literally one of the questions that I answered was like, if you want to get into gaming or streaming, and like the answer I had was like, just do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Just do it. Just I don't stream, you guys, but just do it. And
I've tried so many times to get this man to stream, you guys. You do not know. And he has all the equipment. It's not like
I don't have every. It's okay. I do.
No. You have the most basic setup to get started with. You have no excuse.
But knowing me, I would want to get what's the thing that you can push buttons? It's like a docking joint. I know you got it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That joint. I would want to get one of those and get that set up too. And also,
it's a Steam Deck.
If I were to stream, I would do it. I would set it up in the second room, not here. I would just get LED lights.
Okay. Do you want me to tell? You want me to tell my like origin story?
Go ahead.
Make you feel better. This is why I say just do it. Just whatever. Yeah. So like I started streaming after a really bad breakup in 2017. Yeah, I've been streaming that long. And like I just started streaming like before that breakup, I would stream like every once in a blue moon. But people would be like, "Hey, when are you streaming again? When are you streaming again? I miss you streaming. You want to stream again?" And I'm like, I'll get around to it or whatever.
Right.
And I just started streaming from like just my Xbox. That's all I had at the time. Xbox headset. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. And then like as I started doing it more and more, and it became like a thing for me, like people that like I brought in or like I like met along the way were like starting to notice. And so they would give me like equipment. So like I remember like one of the first pieces of equipment that I got was from this guy I was talking to at a time. His roommate actually used to stream. He used to be like a semi-pro, like 2K player, whatever. And he was like, "Oh yeah, give this to Lexi when you see her. Yeah, she could use it for a stream." And it was a mic, and I was like, "Well," I was excited. I was like, "All right, cool." And then like, I had a older laptop that I didn't use. I used that to like then upgrade to like, have like a overlay and stuff. And then like a friend of mine bought me a camera. Nice. And it just kind of like built upon itself. And then I think I started streaming around that like November on a consistent basis. And then by the time my birthday hit, like I was already affiliate. And that's just with me being like, okay, I like this.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Let me do it. So I did it. And then like over time, like I've grew my setup to what it is now, like what you guys see. And so that's why I'm just like on the just do it mindset. Like the pieces that you need you can come later.
Yep.
Go ahead and build that audience, build that following. That way, you're not necessarily having to pay for like all the stuff that you need. Because somebody might say, "Hey, you have this passion." Like I do it all the time to people that like they start getting into streaming and they're like, "Oh, I need this." I'm like, "All right, cool. What you want? Like, you need a mic? I got extra equipment in my house." Or like, yeah, I want the specific kind of like, okay, well, I'll order it and ship it to you. And so like just do it. Just and have fun with it.
I think the way you going through explaining that is great, because I know when people hear just do it, they're like, fuck you. Like that's not enough.
That's why
Like
I
I
always have
know,
to like explain it. I'm not
yeah,
trying to be like mean, and I know that I'm straightforward. But when I say that, I'm not being mean.
yeah,
Just like just I literally mean it. Just do it. Like,
yeah,
and I always go with that approach versus like I'm going to invest, put all this, and then because a lot of times when people start to like stream or whatever, they put all this money into it. Where was I recently? And I saw somebody. All right. So there was a group I was in, and somebody was trying to like fundraise their streaming setup, right? And
what do you think about
stuff.
that, by the way?
What?
Like fundraising, like to get like a setup or something, or like a gaming like PC or something like that.
I think if it's within your community that you built,
Yeah,
go ahead.
sure.
All great. Gravy. But when you're like making GoFundMe's and like PayPal's and like
Yeah,
you're e-bagging people for a setup, that's where I take kind of like
yeah,
because I think yes, people do donate. Yes, people do, may give you equipment or whatever, or whatever the case may be. But they also are watching, and so they are getting that entertainment value back. So you are giving something back to that particular person.
yeah,
But with like people who may not even watch you stream, you're asking and begging them to give you money, like and they're not going to get anything in return because they probably won't even watch you stream or whatever. So it's that's where my like
yeah.
yeah.
I got you. I got you. If so, when it comes to, I would also, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but when you get into streaming, I mean, this is with any fucking thing, to be honest with you. Um, the mindset of becoming like the shit that you see on clips and stuff like that. Like the streamers that have crazy fan base and stuff. I'm not saying like you can't get to that, but that
I
takes
won't.
work and
It's
dedication.
okay. It's
Huh?
I said I will never get to that point where I have
Yeah.
like this massive fan base. No, never. It's okay. I know where I'm at and I'm okay with that. So um that's what I was getting into on the second end of it. So people will put like thousands of dollars into like starting to stream and haven't even hit the go live button
Right.
and thinking that okay, well I got this massive setup, everything looks nice. I'm gonna get people to watch, and then you hit go live and you got nobody there, and you're wondering why. And it's because like just because you're streaming doesn't mean that people are automatically going to watch.
Right.
There's a lot of like networking behind it, and I hate it. I just hate it. I try not to do it as much anymore. Like when I was streaming all the time, yeah, I would do it. But I hate it. And it takes a lot of hard work and dedication as well. Like you have to be consistent. And like you see some people, they got these massive numbers, but if they might have brought that massive number with them from like a different social media network, they could be an influencer on TikTok and bring it over here. Or they could be famous on YouTube and like, all right, I want to start streaming games or whatever. I'm going to bring it to Twitch. And so, yeah, so it's a lot to think about when you want to start streaming. That's why I always say don't buy all this equipment, because I've heard countless stories where people will buy all this equipment and then 3 months later they've stopped because like they're not getting the return on investment, or like real life hits them and they can't stream as constant as they wanted to anymore, and or hardship happened with money, and now you have to sell all this equipment, and so don't do that. Just don't.
Okay. I is Twitch still like number one with streaming platform wise?
I think that's a tricky question.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. So I would say, this is me personally. This is not anybody else's or like whatever. This is what I personally think. I would say yes. And the reason being why I would say yes is just because a lot of people that have moved, like popular names that have moved away from Twitch, are now coming back to Twitch.
Okay.
And so, and for me, I've tried other streaming platforms. Like, I'll try it out or whatever, and it just doesn't feel the same to me as it does when I'm streaming on Twitch. So, like, for me, Twitch is always probably going to be home for me. Yes, I do have like others. Like, I have a Kick. I don't use that. I ain't used that in like probably like almost 2 years now. But like, I have one. I have my YouTube channel. And I do stream occasionally on TikTok. But I would say with that, if you're thinking about streaming, you probably want to think about what kind of content you're doing, your audience, and like what platforms there are, because each platform is a little bit different than the other. So like Twitch, we have like gaming mostly, but there's also IRL, there's art, there's so many different things that you can do. There's downsides to Twitch, discoverability is not there. The payout, they take 50%.
Yeah.
And so, but the pro about it, like you say streaming, a lot of people know about Twitch. They're like, oh, okay, you stream on Twitch or whatever, cool. Let me follow you. Versus with, let's say, like little kids, they probably know about Kick, but like someone older, they'd be like Kick, and they'd be like, huh?
Yeah.
So that's that. And then you have, I don't know a lot about YouTube streaming. I've done it, like dabbled, but like it has its little things too. I think the revenue cuts a little bit better, and things of that nature. And then Kick. So yeah, Kick is better with your revenue. You might get a little bit more discoverability there, but then you got to deal with like, you got to bring people over if you have a following to Kick, something that they may not know about, and then that's a new app that they got to download, and just to view you. If you're bringing people over, and then also if people are already on Kick, they already have their streamers that they watch, and it's hard to get. You can't teach your old dog new tricks, okay?
Exactly.
So that's that, and then Twitch, not Twitch, excuse me, but TikTok. I've had some fun on there, streaming or whatever, but it's not the same for me. Like the payout, like you do get payout easier. People are like gifting you stuff, and the threshold to get a payout is lower. And you will get like people like coming in watching, like you'll get the viewers, but you got to maintain it because like people are just swiping.
Yep.
And so that's the hard part. So I broke those all down for y'all guys.
I will say I have been thinking about. So, I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of deals with streaming and social media and stuff. I plan on buying a new rifle at the end of the week for NRL 22 precision shooting because I want to get into that competitive shooting.
And you like the Turkish man?
Yeah, I saw that. Not that. No, not like Olympic type stuff. No. This is like local stuff and having to travel to certain places and stuff. But I was thinking about buying probably buying like one of those newer GoPros because honestly they don't look too bad. I actually like them, and I've been seeing a lot of stuff about how like GoPros like losing in sales and stuff like that and all this crap. And I'm like, I got one, and it's I think it's pretty cool. But I think this is like a
GoPro.
Yeah.
Why do you have one?
Why did I buy this? I just wanted it.
You're about as bad as me, but like, okay. That's another conversation. Anyways.
Yeah. So I was thinking about, so they make, with the rifle that I want to get, I plan on buying a scope. They actually do make scope cameras where you can actually see your shot further down for training purposes. Right. And I was like, maybe I can start something with that, because I want to get better with rifle shooting and my pistol shooting. And me working at the range, I have seen people that come in there on a weekly basis and get the practice in, and they are good, really fucking good. And not no John Wick type shit, but honestly, damn near close to it. Like, I mean, can move, can just move and stuff. It's pretty cool. So I was thinking about like doing some YouTube shit about that, because I subscribe to a lot.
So this is why you were bothering me today about the Tesla, making the Tesla channel.
Yeah, I was just thinking about a lot of stuff. No. But I watch a lot of like firearm YouTube channels, and I've seen, I think that's like one of the, that's probably like the most thing that I watch next to cars and just like regular gaming videos. But it looks pretty dope, and I actually enjoy watching them and learning about it and stuff. So I've been thinking about doing that, buying a new GoPro and seeing what I can do with that, going to the range a lot more often and stuff like that. And also doing something recording, like, because I do want to do the mushroom thing again, like growing those and selling those, because honestly, I am getting tired of buying button mushrooms. I am tired of it. If I don't have oyster mushrooms, or matake, or trumpet cake trumpets, I'm going to go crazy, because I love mushrooms. Like, oyster mushrooms are fucking amazing. Like, they're so fucking good. And locally where I am, all I can find are those damn white.
You know what? You should just bring your GoPro and come on down to Dream Hat, and then we can just make some content for the channel. I'm just saying. While you talking about you want to make content, there you go. That's your trial right there.
When is it? When is the
2 weeks?
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Is that
it's the first weekend of October. Yeah. Oh, you'll be gone, won't you?
Yes.
God damn it.
That's why I'm looking at you like.
Never mind. I mean, if you want to mail me the GoPro, I mean, I could try to make some content.
By that time, I'll probably be back in Maryland, picking her up. So, but yeah, I've been thinking about doing that and stuff like that. But with the streaming and stuff, I kind of do wonder if everybody's like, oh, it's just Twitch. And I know you already said it, but Twitch is like only like, I only have to do gaming type shit. You know what I mean? Just because it's like, I know.
It definitely has expanded upon that now. People use it for like different things. Right now, the big, hot, you're on Twitch. So a lot of people have been like, so are you trying to promote people to go to your OnlyFans now because you're on Twitch? Yeah, I've been hearing that, like, not personally, like, but like when you talk about Twitch streamers, that's what they are saying.
You get the, I hate using this word. You get the simps with, she plays games. Come on. It's like Dave Chappelle dressed up as Rick James doing the hand shit, and he's just saying, come on. And then, they're there. And then they're like, hey, by the way, I also have this, and this. If you want to see more of me, go ahead. You want to see me play video games butt ass naked? Go ahead.
Look, get your coin how you get it. I have no problems with that. That's what you do. I'm just saying that's what I've been hearing when you hear Twitch streamers. They're like, oh, okay, whatever.
Like, can you picture somebody who, it's probably somebody out there, but picture somebody who has like the OnlyFans, but it's like they're doing like painting or music and shit.
Those exist.
Yeah, I know
they not exist. Just for nudity.
Oh yeah, I know. I know it exists, but it's like a diamond in the rough type shit because it's so saturated.
Well, okay. We talked about it on here before. Okay, yeah. I used to have an adult gaming OnlyFans. My face wasn't on it. You couldn't see nothing. I literally would just play video games that I could not play on Twitch.
But it did well, right?
OnlyFans. Yeah, because I would get random come back, like, and not use it for 6 months, and there's like new subscribers. I'm like, who the fuck are you? How did you even find this shit? Because I wasn't promoting this shit during the time. It would just be funny, and so I had it on my link tree, and God, people will see it. I'm not even lying to you, Afro. That was my most clicked link. Besides, no, I think it might have outdone my like Twitch link. Because it had its OnlyFans.
Okay, so most clicked, right? If you don't mind me asking, what was the cost? What was like the amount that you were putting?
Like the standard, like the $4.99 or whatever. Yeah, I think it's like the base or whatever. It was just that. Just that.
Oh wow. Yeah. And I guess when you were doing it, and let's say you came back to it, what was the most that you saw? Like what?
I think I like left it dormant for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I had like $200 just waiting for me to cash out. And I was like,
that's not bad.
I haven't done anything here.
That's not bad. It is fun. It's like if you were to like if you did put forth the effort and continue it, it probably just would have been more. Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, I think the straw that broke the camel's back for me, and I just like fuck it. I don't use it. It's just been sitting there or whatever. It was just like somebody messaged me randomly out the blue. Don't even know who the person was, but they were like, I clicked your link tree and I saw you had an OnlyFans. What's on your OnlyFans? Like, what?
Oh shit. Oh man. That is hilarious. Jesus Christ, man. Oh. That's a good idea though. I saw this like clip on YouTube. There was these people that pulled up in a car next to a cop, and they could see into the cop's window, and a cop has like a screen beside them and they can press it and stuff. This motherfucker was looking at hentai. Like, and not even like video shit. It was like manga type shit.
Stop, because I know a few cops. Well, a few former cops, excuse me. I wonder if they were doing that in their patrol car now. Stop.
That shit, look, I saw that and I said, what the fuck? And it's broad daylight. It's not even like they're trying to hide the shit. Like, he's just like at a red light, just like, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I wonder if he has like the hentai like car accessories.
Probably. his regular car, like okay. I used to go to Cars and Coffee here. Well, not here, but where I used to live, and there were always
hentai cars.
Those type of like honestly, they ran in groups and they had the wraps with like the anime girl on it. Yup, she not fully naked, but she was damn sure near it.
It's nothing to give you like
purple, you know, and it's just like, first of all, I hope you have your own place. Second, I hope you don't live with your parents. Because if your mama is allowing you to pull up in her driveway or in front of her house with that shit, that's if I got that on my car and I go visit my mom's, my mother be like, what the fuck is that? My HOA is going to have a big problem with that. Just like I do.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, your HOA is probably going to have a problem with that. But I mean, if I had a kid and they pulled up, look, that's on you. All right. You do you. If that makes you happy, you do it. Just because like I believe in freedom of expression, so that's how you want to express yourself. Go ahead. But that is weird.
It's wild. It's wild when I saw that. And they're being like, you know, not the like craziest looking cars. It'd be just like regular standard cars and shit. You know, and it's not anything crazy or nothing. So yeah.
Speaking of stuff like that, it's not hentai or whatever, but there was a girl that joined the Black Tesla group recently. I talk about them so much. Anyways, she has the Kumi. Is that the little Sonari? The same company that makes Hello Kitty. They make another little small cat, but she has a Tesla that she did completely wrapped in that cat all across the side. So it's a black and pink Tesla.
I wonder how much that ran.
I don't know. Don't give me ideas because
you would do that.
I don't know. I might make a Cowboy Bebop car.
That'd be a lot. You would get it in fake colors, right? You would get it in fake colors, right? You know.
Proceeding on next topic.
Whoever designed Faye must have been high or drunk, because that is a.
Her colors, like. Look, I don't like Faye. He knows I don't like Faye. We're not gonna go into it. Even though Cowboy Bebop is obviously my favorite anime, he just.
Oh my goodness, Faye. Jesus Christ, man! But with the whole streaming shit and everything like that, I don't know. I would think it's kind of nervous to get into. You know,
I think right now it's everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
It's so oversaturated. I hate to say it, but it really is. But if you're gonna do it, just don't even think about that. Just do it.
Yeah.
The best thing I'll give you, I guess, a few pieces of advice. I always tell people that ask me like how to get into streaming. Like I said, literally just do it. So I can get your friends and your family involved. So what I mean by that is like, if you're going to start streaming early on, you know, you're not going to have that following or whatever, like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's going to be just mainly you. Yep. And, you know, okay, if you have like a group of friends that y'all play games together, have them like play with you. And be like, hey guys, I'm going to stream, so your audio might be heard by like others. That way just there's not dead air because, you know. Anyways, I'm not going to sit in the stream and there's nothing being said. It's not entertaining. I get it. You want to keep followers. You want to, you know, want to have some conversation, something being engaging. But not even just that. They can like watch or pull up the stream. So that gives you viewers there, especially with Twitch. If you're trying to go for affiliate, you know that usually for most people starting out, that 3 average is like the hardest part of getting it. And you know, you got to have those 50 followers. So go ahead and tell them like, hey, I'm streaming. Follow that link. So that, and you know, start learning more about streaming. It's a lot that goes on. It's not just I'm gonna play a game and I'm gonna sit here and just talk or whatever. There's a lot more that goes into it behind the scenes. And we're gonna, you know, watch other Twitch streamers, that you like or you've heard of, and kind of see what they're doing. Don't copy them. Please don't be that person and be like, oh, okay, well, this works for them. It's going to work for me. Also, keep in mind that what works for them may not work for you. Like, don't do that. And then network. Like I said, I said earlier, I hate it, but like, and don't make it overcomplicated either. Just like, you could just generally just start out like making a Twitch page, not Twitch, excuse me, making an X page.
Yeah.
And just put like, hey, I'm a Twitch streamer, yada yada yada. That is actually really good because like they'll start recommending other accounts that stream, and then you'll start seeing a lot more people, and you're like, okay, getting to some bigger names and stuff like that, like, or whatever. And then when you're networking, please do not be that person and be like, oh, follow for follow. Like, no, just no, don't do that. Like, or just be like, hey, you want to promote my stream? Like, what? Like, I don't know you. Anyways, there's etiquette to it. Just learn the etiquette. And the biggest piece of advice of all, just have fun.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You want to do good, but sometimes like you can tell when somebody's streaming and they're not having fun with it. So you always just want to make it fun, and don't force yourself to do it if it's not something that you enjoy, because like we all have a job that more than most of us do not like going to every day. So don't add more stress onto yourself by doing something for 2, 4, 6, 12, whatever, how many hours you do it, by doing something you just don't enjoy. Right. So that's my little tidbit. Let me get off my soapbox now. I'm shutting up.
I would also say, like I said, I don't stream or nothing, but I would also say play games that you enjoy. Don't go with the masses.
That part. Yeah, don't go with the masses. Like,
yeah. If you don't like playing Call of Duty, don't play that shit. Don't play it just to get people, because you're not going to have fun. And if I'm not mistaken, if I'm watching, well, I don't watch people that play Call of Duty anyway, but
I play Call of Duty sometimes.
Huh?
I play Call of Duty sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah,
sometimes.
You do.
Yeah.
Some people, it's just, if you're not into it, like, if you honestly, if you like to play like Skyrim, right, and you wanted to start a whole new character and stuff and stream that,
I mean,
you wanted to add mods to it and all that shit, it's been done before. Yeah, but it's you.
It's you.
You're doing your thing and you're enjoying it.
Not just that, but also like, I feel like a broken record because most of the stuff I've said, like in panels and others. So, but I always tell this story when it comes to that particular point. It's I used to play Phantasy Star Online, right? And that game has a small community. Yes, it's small, but like, so you're not going to get a lot of viewers or whatever, but it's a really tight knit community. Yep. And like, you'll just get people just come in and be like, oh wow, you're playing Phantasy Star, and they'll just come in and start talking to you. Like, I used to play with Ellie, and like Saturdays we would play together. It'll be me, her, Zero, and like whoever else will come in, and like, well, like I would stream it, she would stream it, and sometimes Zero would stream it, but like people just see us online and they're like, what ship are you guys on? And they're like, oh, we're on 2. They're like, oh, okay, and then just pull up. And like, we're going to do missions and stuff together and like just have fun or whatever. Think about, now think about that if you're playing like Call of Duty. You may get that one kid to be like, hey, let me play with you or whatever. But he, either he's going to be really bad or he's trolling or like whatever. Right. But like smaller games like that, kind of forge that like community. And then even within that, like there's streamers that were like big streamers who play that game that like rated us and things of that nature just because we're playing the game. So, even if it's a game that's like seems like nobody plays, they all have niche communities and cult followings. Yep. Like you'll find somebody that like will like it and will like come and sit and talk to you. So
yep. If there's a community for Hitman, and people watch people play old Hitman games all the way up to the one that came out years ago, the newest one that came out years ago, there's a niche for everything. There is. For every type of game that you can think of. Shit. Motherfuckers sit and watch people play poker. So
yeah, that's why you took all the gambling streams. You can't gamble on Twitch anymore. You gotta go to Kick. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Huh. Oh, and I guess that's also a thing too. Just know what Twitch allows, so you don't.
Yeah, just do your research there, because I'll say this: each platform has a different set of rules what they allow and they will not allow. If you're trying to be on that extreme end, you need to take your ass to Kick. I'm just gonna say that to you now. Just go ahead and go over there, because they let some wild shit go over there. Yeah. And I know we all have heard like Twitch streamers getting banned or whatever, and yada yada for the most Manon things, and then you have this Twitch streamer that does this, and then like it's like no ban or like a 2-day ban. It does happen. That's one thing that sucks about them. They're not like unilateral across the board when it comes to bans. So, just be on your P's and Q's. Look up those rules. What is allowed? What is not allowed? And yeah.
Sounds good. Actually, that's actually a really good place to end too. That's pretty good. I like the way you did that. That was nice.
I've done this 1,000 times. So,
like I said, this is kind of like off the cuff. I guess there was a topic, but a lot of it was off the cuff. Pretty good conversation. You guys got to hear Lexi talk. I know how much you guys love hearing Lexi talk. Like, for real. I know you guys get tired of my ass talking.
Don't do that.
So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for keeping up with the TikToks, social medias, and everything like that. Really do thank you. It's greatly appreciated. And
definitely share out the podcast if possible. We're really close to like 1,000 listeners, so we want to make that a goal before the end of the year. So if you haven't, take a little time, rate the podcast, 5 stars, just so we can get boosted up a little bit in the algorithm and try to make that dream a reality before the end of the year. We appreciate each and every one of you guys that listen, comment, or people that like DM me and be like, oh yeah, I listen to your podcast. I like this about your podcast. Like, I have a friend that listens to us, right? And he was listening to the last week's episode and he was like, what? Afro doesn't like astrology girlies?
Fuck no. The last thing I need is some woman to come and to this house and leave a crystal behind. Oh, you marking territory. No. Take your crystal, take your rock, your gem, and go.
Yeah, but I get comments like that. Like, you know what, the astrology girlies? Or they'd be like, another friend of mine, he'd be like, what kind of smoke are you trying to make? Like, I love hearing you guys' responses. Like I said, keep in mind we also have a send a text. So if you guys want to send us a text, click that. We'll read it. Or Afro, I probably read it because Afro probably doesn't even know how to get to it. So I read it and I will probably respond or talk about it on like a future podcast. Yeah. We need to make a guest host form because I'm getting tired of people asking me to be on the thingy. Yeah,
I can work on that. I'll work on that tomorrow. I'll do a Google Sheet or something or a Google form. Okay. Yeah, I'll work on that. Cool.
Love you guys. All right, bye. Be safe. See you guys next time. Bye.